Hi everybody. This is probably going to take a couple videos, but I want to explain where we are now and how we're going to be going forward. So I hope everybody's doing as well as possible in this terrible situation, but mainly I want to focus on talking about class now. So I'm in the process. I think I've watched all the videos except for a couple new ones that have come in, um, and I'm in the process of reading through the feedback. And what it's like reading through the feedback, which I'm doing on my phone, because I have the Canvas app in the phone, it's really like reading through tweets, reading each of the comments. And I figured out it's like reading about 900 tweets. So I'm in the process of doing that, and for both classes, and I think I'm a little bit more than halfway done. And as soon as I get through all that, and what I'm doing, let me back up. So what I'm doing with that is I'm seeing the feedback in a different way. So usually when I get the paper feedback in the old days, I would be reading one person's comments on all the different speeches and making an assessment of that with a little comment there. Now I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing the whole class making mostly a single comment on one speech. So it's really been an interesting experience from that perspective because I see how comprehensive the group is for that one person. So I want to say one thing is that I think that this has been a really, for me, reading the tweets, seeing how fantastic, for the most part, everybody is being in terms of being supportive and thoughtful and giving the speaker lots and lots of useful, thoughtful, interesting things to think about his or her speech. And it's also, what has become is that like the class, it feels like class has happened and I'm not there. I know it's like that for everybody, but it's reading the comments that I'm seeing what is going on in your minds for everybody who is watching everybody's speeches at home and making these comments. And it's been really wonderful to see, because you see that like class is happening, people are doing what they're supposed to, people are watching and they're thinking and putting forth thoughtful things that are both offering useful criticisms, positive comments, and very interesting personal things, sometimes referring to family members and and experiences that they have had related to the content. So it's been really terrific because it really has shown me that yes, class is happening, and people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and really it feels like people are learning. Um, it's an interesting thing to think. We don't know how long this is going to last, being separated from people. So the skill of being able to do online speeches might be quite the thing of the future. So even though it was a terrible disruption for us, uh, unfortunately, potentially, this is the beginning of learning useful skills for the new world. So we might as well make the most of it, and people are doing really well with that. What else do I want to say about this? So anyway, so I'm going through the comments, and what I've been doing is, as I've been seeing them, I've been doing this. I have like a checklist. I have the phone in one hand, and I'm scrolling and reading and pondering what the person's doing, and then I put everybody's names on the list here, and then I make just a numeric for how a score from like 10 to 0 to 10 or whatever, about how the depth of the comment for each person. So this is what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm reading like 900 tweets, I'll say, and I read one, and I can just get a sense of how the quality of it, and that 8 and 6, 5s, because each person's different. And then when I'm done, I'll be able to go back and I'll see for any one commenter the pattern, and already it is emerging who is consistently thoughtful and getting 8s, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, and those who are getting 5, 4, 5, 4, like that. So it's really important, especially now going forward to the persuasion speech, which is what I'll be talking about through these however many of videos that are about to go up, that for the next and final round of speeches, that people really, really give substantive, thoughtful comments. That's really the only way that I know that you're showing up to class, that you're watching the speech, and interacting with the course. Is this blurb that you put up that shows that you thought about it, that you're offering insights, that you're relating to it. So it's really important, and like I said, for the most part, it's been a wonderful experience reading through these and seeing the depth that people are really there, people are really responding to the videos and stuff. So really keep that up, or if you're one of the people who could be doing a better job at that, it really, really matters, because like I said, for the sake of for your own education, for the sake of the speaker, and for me to know that you're really a participant in the class, and that you're not just making your own video, putting up your video, and being like, ta-da, I did it, and now I'm done. That's not what this is about. So like I said, I'm halfway through for both groups, and it'll take me some more time to get through that. I don't want to go too quickly. I mean, I do it, and then it starts to become a little repetitive. In a good way. People say, I liked your speech, good job, you wanted this, too close to the camera, that kind of stuff. And then I need to take a break to sort of, reset and be able to go back in. So I'm doing that. Then after that, I'm going to look at the score sheets that people have sent in. I think about half the people altogether have sent score sheets in. I will look at them, and altogether that will constitute the feedback rate. So remember, then what's going to happen when I'm done the whole process for, I think there are altogether about 40-some people in both classes combined, each person I'm going to send an email to with your grade and my comment. Basically, the comment that I put on the discussions for you, that is my feedback for the speech. I don't think I'm going to, there's really not much more for me to add, but I'll have that feedback. I'll have feedback on the outlines for those of you who have sent me outlines, which is also part of this. And then I'll have some feedback on the feedback, overall as I'm remembering it from what I'm doing, and on your scoring sheets. So that'll have your 3 grades. Again, grade for the speech for me, grade for the outline, and grade for the feedback, which I know I'm repeating myself, but again, the feedback grade is really increasingly important, because it's basically you being part of the class. So again, doing the comments is really a more important and more weighted thing. So anyway, this is a long process for me to crunch through it. It's okay. I'm just want people to understand that. Some people said it's a lot of work, and with people putting up speeches towards the end of when it's possible, then all of a sudden everybody's got to start watching speeches. So I am watching, like I said, about 45 or so speeches, and then making my comments, and then reading all the comments of everybody, and then seeing the scoring sheets, and then processing this whole thing up. So as soon as possible, I will start to send individuals their scores and such, for this round. Let me see what else I want to say on this one. Okay, it's about 8 or so minutes. I have more to say, so this is video 1. I'll be back. Just go to the next one. Thank you. Bye.